guys, it is day 19 as we continue this journey on self-discovery. My name is Brittny. If you're new to these videos, Brittny Fontanez. If you've been following my videos, thank you so much dearly for taking time out your busy schedule just to watch these videos, as I just want to give inspiration and give love and to remind you that you are not alone on your adventure of life. And you're not alone with all the things that you go through. Now today, it's not really a topic. It's more as a question, generally for you. And is that, do you know? And what do I mean by do you know? Do you know that you're the creator of your reality? Do you know that you have all the answers to the questions that you have? Do you know that you have all the ideas that you need in order to manifest what it is you're trying to create? Do you know how powerful of a being that you are? And do you know how powerful your influence is on this world? But most of all, do you know who you are? And do you know where you want to go in life? And do you know where you're headed? It's very important, I feel, to get really clear on these questions, because one, your life is literally a reflection of who you are. And if you're not happy with that, you have to understand you got to do some inner work. It's all about your mind, and it's all about how you feel. Everything that you believe in creates your reality. So if you believe that you are not worthy of what it is that you truly desire, and if you think that you're not capable of it, sadly to say, you're right. But if you do believe that you're a powerful being, and if you do believe that your gift is so unique that it's needed not only to be known, but it's needed to be expressed, and therefore you have an abundant mindset, and you feel that you have a place in this earth, and you know there's no shortage or lack of success, and you know that. And if you believe in that, then you know where you're going. It's very important to know who you are, and it's very important to know where you're going. It's very important that you find these things out, because you will never live a fulfilling life if you don't know who you are. And you never will be happy and never be able to have someone else or anything make you happy if you don't know how to conjure up happiness for yourself. Do you know that all the things that you've been through in your life was not meant to break you? It was really meant to make you? Do you know how important you are? That I know how important you are, because I'm creating these videos for you, so you can find your worth, so you can find your value, so you can find the love for yourself. Do you know? Do you know why you're here? Why it's so important to know why you're here? It's because, one, someone else might need you. Two, your gift, your ideas, your knowledge, your wisdom, your love cannot be duplicated. It can't be copied, and it can't be remade. God made you. God will never make another you. So you might as well just be you, because there will only be you, and no one could be a better you than you. So you might as well figure out why you're here. You know, it saddens me on a daily basis as I'm growing my frequency, I'm growing my faith, I'm growing my self-image of how I see my life and see myself. And it saddens me how a lot of people don't know what I know. But it mostly saddens me how people allow themselves to stick in the suffering, knowing that they are the controllers and the creators of their life. And a lot of people don't know this is because we all been taught to believe that control is outside of our ability. That we don't have the ability to control our life. That's straight up bullshit. Because how do you think you're not the creator of your life when you are the only one living your life? Do you know that no one has the answers for you but you? Do you know that those doors you stand behind because of your fear, do you know that you hold the key that's in your hand? Or sadly to say, do you know that you're behind the doors because you know on the other side is where you want to go, but you're behind the door because you're so fearful to open it? You know what's the crazy part? Is that when you start to grow in your worth and your faith and your self-image and believing in yourself and loving yourself and going after everything that's benefiting you wholesomely, what's the crazy part is that when you start facing those fears and start knocking down those barriers, those doors have been unlocked the whole time. It's just first you have to find your way around it. So you have to find your awareness and your clarity in order to understand that you have the answers, that you are in control. You just have to get out your own way. See, I realized this for myself. I had to get out my own way in order to find my happiness, in order to find my creativity, in order to find my love for myself and for this life. I had to get out my own way in order to move forward. I was holding myself back, but it was letting fear hold me back when you should be letting fear be behind you and push you so you can move forward. Here's the most impact thing. I hope it does impact you. Do you know that all the misfortunes, all the pain, all the issues, all the problems, all the circumstances, all the hatred, all the bullshit that you've been through is really just a plan that's in disguise, that's being created for the benefit of you, but also for the development of you. See, we're not living this life to just live it. We're living this life because we create it. That's how we find our purpose. And that's how we find what it is we truly want. Is knowing that we were here, we are sent here for a purpose, and knowing that you know why you're here. And it's crucial that you get clear on these things, because there's it's a huge shift going on in this world. I feel it. I'm changing. I'm ascending. And I know you feel it. I know it's there in your core. I know you feel the shaking of your core, because you know there's a change going on. Flow with it. Go with it. Life would never change until you get out your comfort zone. Do you know that the things you do on a daily basis, knowing that you want to do other things, they are just distractions in order for you to achieve your goal? And why do I say this, and why do I put this out there? Is because the things that may seem good to you that you've been doing on a consistent basis for over probably years, decades, are not beneficial. Because if you're not doing different things on a daily basis, especially facing your fears, life is going to stay the same. Like Albert Einstein says, and I love it. I love how he says this. He said, expecting a different result while doing the same thing is the definition of insanity. And it's very, very true. It's very true. Your life won't change until you start thinking differently. Your life won't change until you start believing differently. Your life won't change until you start taking actions that you never have taken in order to gain the things that you never have had. So I applaud all of you who are the warriors that broke out of all the bullshit illusions that have made you stagnant, that made you an unhappy person, a miserable person, who have opened themselves up to elevating, to vibration, to love, to light. I applaud you. And for those who don't completely understand what it is I'm talking about, I truly send love and light to you guys, so you guys can find your way through this life, because it's important that you do. Because your true message is to be the creator that you're meant to be, not just a citizen obeying by society. There's a difference. There's a difference with being you and being someone else that someone wants you to be. There's a huge difference. Find your way, find your light, find your love. You're meant to be that, and you're meant to express it. Is because if you weren't, you wouldn't be here. But you are here, and you are created, and you are worthy. And do you know that? Do you know that you're worthy? Do you know that you're needed and wanted and loved? Do you know that you're protected? You may not have anyone physically there for you, but do you know you're still guided? Do you know that you're still needed? Do you know that no matter where you go, you're taken care of? Do you know that? Do you know that? If you didn't know that and you know that now, please believe it, because it's true. All my life, all the shit that I've been through, I barely had anyone to help me along my way, here and there. But most of the battle I had to go through myself. And let me tell you, I thought I was alone, but I was never alone. I found the courage to not kill myself, and I found the courage not to give up. And I found the courage from hating myself to loving myself. If I can do it, you can do it. Because when you feel your best, you will be your best, and you will express your best. And that's the most important thing, is because people need to know your best. That's why you were created, to show your best and be your best. I love you guys. I wanted to make this a short video just to bring some love and some light into your life, just in case if no one gave you any inspiration, or if no one gave you a smile, here's a smile. Nothing but love to y'all. This life is so magnificent when we grow and evolve and flow with it, because it only wants to show us what's best about ourselves, and it only wants us to grow for the betterment of ourselves. So whatever you do, if you don't have any motivation or inspiration, discipline yourself and find that inspiration. Because let me tell you, when you start believing in yourself, because you know what you want, and start believing and start having that faith within yourself and within the universe, I guarantee you not only that you will gain all the things that you want, but the profound clarity of decision making and the profound clarity of being deliberately aware of how you think, how you feel, and how you act and how you react. It's life-changing. Because when you get to that point, when you figure out you know what you want, you figure out how to do it, and you write a plan, and you go after that plan, and you try to just hit that goal, make that goal, not only you're bringing up the best about yourself, but let me tell you, you will start to be more happy. It's because you're doing things for yourself. You're benefiting yourself. You're making yourself happy. You're doing what making your soul feel fulfilled. That is key to living a happy life, is when your heart is so fulfilled by the actions you take, by the feelings you feel, and by the thoughts that you have. That is so important. And I love you guys, and I hope that just impacted you in some way, because that's my goal. That's my goal. My goal is to awaken this world into knowing how to use love in every area of their life. That's key. That's my vision for this world. And I hope these videos are really helping you, are really opening your eyes, and are really awakening your consciousness. Is because this truth is needed to be known, and this wisdom is needed to be expressed. This is why I do it. I do it for you guys. I love you. I may not even know you. I may not know your name. I may not even know you exist, but I love you. And I do this just for you, because you deserve to know the truth. You deserve the best, and you deserve to be given love that you've never been given before. So I love you guys. Please take care. I'll see you on the next one tomorrow on day 20. Have a blissful night, you guys. Namaste.